Dear brothers and sisters, I'd like to share a few thoughts with you about music. You might think that I'm quite conservative or even radical, depends how you define it. But my basic view is that music was created by God to honor God. And that means that all other music is not. And that means that entertainment is not from God and is not the way God intended us to use music. Let me explain. In heaven, where God is, around his throne, there is music, there is worship of God, but there is no entertainment. Do you understand what I'm saying? When God gave us music, it was his intention that we should use it to worship him, to thank him. But we know that Lucifer, the highest of all angels, he fell and he desired to have worship by himself. And that is why he used music in this kingdom, which belongs to him. In this world, he is the king of this world, and he is using music to worship himself. And when you play music, there is only two options, in my opinion. Either music makes you want to worship God and thank him, that is desire that is created by the music you listen to, and that music is from God, that is holy music, that is his intention, how we should use music. And the other option is that when you listen to music, you feel good about yourself. You feel your ego is stimulated. You feel so well about the world. But you don't have any feelings or any thoughts for God to thank him or to honor him. So that is, in my opinion, all music is one of those two. Either to feel desire to live a more holy life, to thank God and worship him, or to feel your ego is growing, stimulated well in a worldly sense. I believe that God created music for us to use to worship him in eternity. And I have never been in heaven, but I hope to go there one day. And I'm sure that there are no jukeboxes, no entertainment form of music, no Disneyland, Disney World experience where music comes out from every corner you walk as entertainment with no purpose of worshipping its creator. I believe that in heaven there is music everywhere, from the flowers, from the angels, from the saints, from the cherubim around the throne of God. But all of these have one purpose, one intention, and that is to honor and worship their creator. The other alternative is music for pure entertainment, which is the form of music most people are familiar with. That's what is played on the radio, on TV, in movies, that you're playing all the time on your phone. That has no purpose of holiness, no purpose of honoring God or giving Him thanks. That is music for entertainment, which I believe is from the evil one, from the devil. And you might have heard Cliff Richard. He said, why should the devil have all the good music? I think it was him, or maybe it was Larry Norman. You can tell me in the comments, I'm not sure. The point is that the devil hasn't got the good music. What we think is good music is a trap by the devil. You can feel that earworm in your ear all day long after hearing music from the evil one. It's attaching to your soul. It's not setting you free. It puts you in bondage under him. And that music is inspired by the devil to make us feel good about ourselves and ultimately to worship him instead of God. It is that simple. And if I'm right, that is quite brutal as a truth. And it should have consequences for you as a Christian in the way that you use and consume music. Feel free to disagree and feel free to agree. God bless you, dear brother and sister. Hope this was an eye-opener for you as it has been for myself. Thank you.